So, you ready?
Wait, let me get in the mindset. I'm Batman.
Welcome to Talk of the Tavern. Father and Son Friday.
I'm Batman.
I'm Ravenclaw.
Emo.
Ravenclaw is not emo.
I'm Batman.
Harry Potter was emo. Okay. Calm down.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, so, right, we're going to discuss the Justice League movie. We'll be right back. So, the Justice League movie. It's been out long enough that I feel like we can talk about it. There may contain some spoilers inside. If you haven't seen the movie yet, you may not want to watch this.
Yeah.
I guarantee we will not spoil it horribly, but there might be a few tidbits that fall out here and there.
Let's plaster it right up here. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that with my video thing yet. That's why I'm trying to get you
I know how to do it. I can show you.
on the program I have.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Okay, we're going to see if we can do that. So if it says spoiler up here, then he taught me something. If it doesn't, he didn't. Okay, so Justice League being the latest movie from DC's movie universe, we had Man of Steel,
Yeah.
Batman vs. Superman,
Mm-hmm.
Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
Wonder Woman,
Yeah, and now we have Justice League.
fifth movie. Which, by the way, they have Green Lantern, Flash, Cyborg. They're all getting their own movie.
Please do Green Lantern right.
Spoiler, there were Green Lanterns in Justice League for like 2.5 seconds, and it was set in like 400 BC.
Yeah.
But they were there. Pretty awesome. Got me excited.
Mm-hmm.
Should we do a summary of the movie, I guess?
Yeah.
Basically, this is, if you've seen the others or if you haven't, I'm going to tell you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
This is bringing the team together they hinted at in Batman vs. Superman. It also furthers the storyline of Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, and the other characters that we have already seen, minus Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
They're not really a part of this
They
at all.
don't
I don't
really
even think they're mentioned.
Suicide
Like maybe
Squad.
they mention Joker at some point.
No, not even that.
Well, I'm just saying in passing, crazy clown villain or whatever.
Maybe.
So, I'm really enjoying this universe where everything is already set in place.
Yeah.
To do an origin story, they had to go 100 years in the past to do Wonder Woman's, which was a great origin story. And I don't think they need Superman and Batman's origin story again.
Because
ever.
we all know it.
Yeah, well, if you don't, go get a movie. Go get a comic book. Go get Google.
Just watch Man of Steel. Or Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah,
or
they did do Superman's intro, didn't they?
any of the Batman movies.
Yeah, there's enough material out there. You don't need the origin story in this series. Though we are getting Flashes and Cyborgs and Aquamans, but they didn't weigh it heavily in this movie. It didn't clog up the movie. It was...
Yeah. Well, they really didn't do Flash's origin story.
Well, they did like... No, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Absolutely not an origin story. But they gave a lead up.
Yeah.
There's one line in there, spoiler, where he says, I've never really done this. I generally shove people and run away. Great line. He delivers it better. But yeah, that's... You don't need it. And Aquaman's is all of 3 minutes. Cyborg is all of 10 minutes. Split up.
Mm-hmm.
It's really well done. Like I said, it's more of a character development point than an origin story.
Mm-hmm.
And some people, if you've read around, have complained about the villain.
Why?
Because they wanted Darkseid instead of...
They need Steppenwolf.
Thank you.
They need someone to lead up to Darkseid, though.
Right.
Like in Avengers. First they had Loki.
Right.
Then they had Ultron.
Right.
And now, Infinity War coming out next year, hype, they have Thanos.
Right. And that's what I've pointed out. This is your intermediate Now, the other complaint I heard from a buddy is, oh, he feels like he's rushing it. The DC is rushing to get into the mix. And I'm like, let me ask you this. Did you like the movie taking it out of the franchise? If you had never seen any other superhero movie ever, what would you have thought of this one? He's like, well, it was great.
Yeah.
Good. I agree. Now, what if Marvel had never put out a movie?
Mm-hmm.
Would you feel like they're rushing into it? Because movie 5, and he's like, yes, I do. I'm like, okay, well, you're able to feel however you want. I don't feel that way.
No. I think they're taking it just the right pace.
I think it's going to be okay, considering we're going to have another 3 or 4 individual movies with Batman, Flash, Cyborg. I think Green Lantern is coming out after the next Justice League, but I'm not sure.
And I like the new version of Come Together.
Yeah. I feel like if they did it the exact same way Marvel did it, A, they'd be 10 to 15 years behind.
Yeah.
B, people would go, look, they're doing exactly what Marvel did. So anyway it goes, haters gonna hate.
Yeah. People gonna be people.
So what do you think of Aquaman?
Oh my god. Jason did a great Aquaman. He wasn't too light, he wasn't too dark, and he wasn't this blonde guy. I think they did good having Jason instead of Mr. Perfect Blonde Dude. I am here to save the day. I talk to fish.
And by the way, we got no problem with blonde dudes. But the thing is, it makes sense that Aquaman would look more like a Pacific Islander than somebody surfing off the coast of California. Unless if it's a Pacific Islander surfing off the coast of California.
Yeah.
We didn't need another pretty boy.
Yeah.
No, they did okay with him. He is dodging his personal responsibility and the weight of the world. He's still been helping others, and he actually returns home where they go, finally.
Yeah.
And that's a spoiler, too. But we warned you in the beginning. Spoilers. So, Cyborg, this first time I actually gave a damn about the character at all. They usually try to make him the comic relief. They usually try to gloss over his history. He has depth. He has conflict within him without it turning into the mopey, moody emo thing.
I mean, in the beginning it is a little mopey,
He
emo.
is, yeah.
But it's understandable because he just got cut off from the world when the thing attached to him.
And that's where the mopiness comes in. Apparently he had a very full, rich life for a late high school, early college kid.
Wasn't he a football player?
He was.
Yeah.
And he was, like local famous, small fish famous in his own community. And now he's isolated. Everybody thinks he's dead, and he has a machine that is throwing crap into his head that he doesn't know how he's even doing this.
Yeah.
So that's great. And that comes into play later in the movie, which I'm not going to go into, but it was a very nice tie-in.
Yeah.
Batman had a bit of growth where basically he realizes that he's not a good human being. And that's why they need Clark/Superman. Wonder Woman had a bit of an epiphany where she's like, it's time to quit hiding and time to start being a leader and an inspiration, which she's been avoiding for 100 years with her hiding. So I think we've covered all 5 at this point, minus Superman, which, if you didn't know, spoiler, the whole purpose of this movie is to bring Superman back to help with this problem they're having. And they do. And it's really nice how it happens. Not nice as in, oh, look, it's a sunny, beautiful day, but it was pretty damn cool.
Hold up. What happened to Doomsday at the end of Batman vs. Superman?
I think he joined a nunnery.
What's that?
It's a place nuns go. No.
No, he didn't.
There you go.
He just magically disappeared.
I think they kryptonite spear. He's dead. So probably Amanda What's-Her-Face with Suicide Squad showed up and took the corpse away, which is kind of what they were doing with that crashed spaceship in the first place.
True.
So.
But I mean, Doomsday, going back to the comic book canon, Doomsday cannot die. He is an unkillable killer who adapts to whatever does damage to him.
Oh, maybe he'll come back. That'd be cool if they brought him back with Darkseid.
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, imagine that.
And like, you wanna know what would be a really cool fight? Doomsday versus Darkseid.
They're always putting heroes up against each other. It would be kind of cool to have
Yeah.
the bad guy have to face off with somebody. And that'd definitely be something that we're not seeing in Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
But we do see some bad guy conflict. Loki against anybody he meets ever.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we're going to do a video about this, about the Universal monster movies. And we just watched Kong with Tom Hiddleston, who plays Loki.
Yeah.
So good in that role. I liked him so much better than Loki, because Loki is just shady and greasy, and I don't think he's as fun in the movies as he has been in other roles. But people love him, and Tom Hiddleston, from what I hear, is a great guy. Tom, when you're watching this, drop me a line. Let's get you on Talk of the Tavern. If Tom's mom is watching this, same bang.
Yeah.
Well, you heard about the time where Chris Evans as Captain America and Tom Hiddleston were filming in D.C., New York, and a father and son, the son probably 4 or 5 years old, whatever. They just huge superhero fans, and a fan of huge superheroes. But the father had to go do something, and the mother took the kid and went into town. And she happened to run across the filming. Now the kid had his little plastic Captain America shield with him.
Aww.
And she picks him up and holds him up so he can see where they're filming with Loki and Captain America. And I want to say it was Chris Evans' mother saw this and went over there and said, "Would you like to meet him?" And she called the two of them over, and the mother's cell phone, she went to snap a picture after asking, went to snap a picture, and her cell phone died right as she snapped it. But yeah, they picked the kid up and put him on their shoulders, the two of them. And by the way, the picture came through.
Okay, good.
Yeah, she got the picture before the phone died. But how awesome is that to have your mother on set with you?
Yeah.
And and also we've heard of Chris Evans and Chris Pratt making bets on basketball games, and the loser has to dress up in costume and go to a children's hospital and hand out presents. And then after the game, they actually both went. It didn't matter who lost, and they were dressed as Captain America and Star-Lord, and gave out little plastic shields and masks.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's just...
They're just really good people.
Yeah, we totally went Marvel on you guys. So sorry. I'm sure Ben Affleck is doing that too. I'm Batman. No, I'm Batman. It'd be like the Batman Lego Batman, where he shows up at the orphanage with the darkness. No. Have you seen the Batman Lego movie?
Oh yeah, that one. I thought you were talking about
He shows up at the orphanage and he's got the merch gun and he's shooting kids in the face with T-shirts.
Oh God. Why would you shoot a kid in the face with a T-shirt?
Well, have you met kids?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Anyhow.
Yes, I've met my classmates.
Yeah, wait till you're on the other side of the fence here. Justice League. Well done, fun, moved, didn't drag, character development, of course, great special effects because budget. Really, probably after Wonder Woman, the best DC movie in this collection here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Suicide Squad was good, but I had a problem with the villain and the plot line.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about on those 5 movies?
Ezra Miller.
I'll tell you what. Have we had a bad Flash yet? Have you seen the 90s TV series? I got it on DVD. I'll show it to you.
Oh, God.
It's okay. But it's not as good as the new one. The two recent Flash on television and then Ezra in the movie. Favorite. Just a favorite.
I don't know which one I like more, though. Grant or Ezra?
I like him for different reasons.
Yeah. Ezra's the clumsy...
Well, so was Grant in the first season.
Yeah, in the first season, but Ezra plays a better clumsy.
He definitely... It's a different kind of awkward.
Yeah.
And socially clumsy. I mean, physically, not so much. But socially clumsy.
Yeah, remember he tripped quite a few times? When running?
I've only seen it once. See, we review movies after seeing them like once. And
Yeah.
it wasn't yesterday we saw it. It was like a month or two.
Yeah.
But no, he's great. Whether he tripped, and yeah, he did trip. I remember one trip. I don't remember, 3-4 dozen trips.
I never said dozen.
Speak towards Mike.
I never said dozen. I
But
said...
don't look at it.
You look like a Mike.
You look like a Fred. Which is Kevin's cat.
Oh. I thought you meant like Fred from Scooby-Doo.
Zoinks! Re-reggy.
Zoinks! Wait a minute. This is not DC. We need to go back to DC.
But Hanna-Barbera is looking at doing a series of live-action movies to create a franchise and interconnecting Scooby-Doo and the Jetsons and Quick Draw McGraw and Snagglepuss.
Who's Hanna-Barbera? Next video!
I wonder if they'll have Thundara the Barbarian. Wait, no, that wasn't them. It was the Herculoids.
You wanna know what they really need to make a movie of?
It's almost 20 minutes. What?
Thundercats.
They tried to redo the cartoon and it was... Okay.
Or He-Man.
You know what? We need to do a video on rambling through different superhero cartoon. We're done with DC. Go. Comments below or description below his YouTube channel. Check it out. Encourage a kid to be more creative by subscribing to his channel and letting him know that he's okay, you're okay.
We're all okay. And subscribe to this guy. Leave a like down below if you want to see more father and son stuff. And as always, we'll see you guys next Father and Son Friday. Dude, you just finished your drink.
I know. Did we rate it?
7.5.
7.5, I agree. All right, bye-bye.